Behold, I stand at the door and knock.
Hello and welcome. My name is Scott Turpin, and this is He Is Still Knocking, a space where we explore the quiet, persistent ways God reaches out to us. Our topic today is the very beginning, when God formed man from the dust, placed him in a garden, and walked with him in the cool of the day. It's the story of Adam and Eve, of divine relationship created and then shattered, of a God who after the fall, still came walking, still came calling. In the beginning there was no temple, no altar, no veil, only a garden, and in that garden God walked with man. This was the first divine relationship, pure, unbroken, face to face, the Creator and His creation dwelling together in peace. But that peace was shattered, not by thunder, but by a whisper, not by war, but by choice. This is the story of Adam, of breath and dust, of beauty and brokenness, and of a God who still knocketh. Genesis 2:7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Adam was not spoken into existence like the stars or the seas. He was shaped intimately and intentionally. The breath of God entered dust, and dust became soul. This was not just creation, it was communion, a divine spark in an earthly vessel. And Eden, planted eastward, became his dwelling. Genesis 2:15. And the Lord took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. Eden was not a place of idleness. Adam was given purpose. Cultivate, protect, and name. He walked among the beasts and the birds, giving language to life. Stewardship was his calling, and creation responded to his voice. Genesis 2:22. And the Lord God said, It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. Sorry, that's Genesis 2:18. Verse 22 says, And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. Verse 23, And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. Adam's solitude was the first thing called not good. So God, in his kindness, formed Eve, not from the dust, but from Adam's own side, not above, not beneath, but beside, a companion, a reflection, a gift. And Adam rejoiced. Genesis 3:8. And they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. This was not a metaphor. God really, physically, tangibly walked with them personally in the hush of the evening. His presence stirred the leaves. This was relationship, daily, direct, and divine. The garden was not just beautiful, it was inhabited. Genesis 3:6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. Genesis 3:7. And the eyes of them were both opened, and they knew that they were naked. Verse 9. And the Lord God called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? The serpent did not shout, he whispered. And the choice was made, not in defiance, but in desire. And with one bite, innocence unraveled. Shame entered. They covered themselves, hid from the one who had walked with them. God's question was not for information. It was for restoration. Where art thou? He still asks. Genesis 3:23. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims and a flaming sword, to keep the way of the tree of life. God did not abandon them. He clothed them. But Eden was closed. The sword burned. The way back was barred. Yet, even in exile, the echo of footsteps remained. The longing for restoration had begun. Revelation 3:20, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him, and he with me. The garden may be sealed, but the invitation remains. He is still knocking, still calling, still walking in the cool of the day, seeking hearts that will answer him. So until next time, remember, he is still knocking. The question is, will you open the door?